Oh, our heads are cut off.
Oh boy. Is that okay?
I think that's okay.
Alright.
Hey YouTube!
What's up? Well, we haven't done this in a long time. We're gonna jump in and tell you about our wedding plans because since the last time we made a video talking about wedding plans, a lot has happened.
We were like several months out of the wedding, and now it is in one month. Well, 1 month and like 4 days. As of the shooting this video.
Exactly when.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
So let's talk about what we have figured out because a lot of things we hadn't figured out at this point.
Actually, I feel like when we shot this video, we had figured out a lot and we were very impressed with ourselves.
Right, but now looking back, I rewatched that video and like we didn't really know.
Oh, really? We were like making up
there are
answers?
so many little deets that we didn't know about.
Oh.
So let's like jump in. Number one, guest list. The guest list really exploded.
It did.
It got like way out of hand. We kept adding people in. I think once we decided that we could add people in, we really went nuts with that idea.
I think that when it comes to cutting expenses, one thing you don't want to cut is the people that are attending your wedding. So I'd rather cut like decorations and flowers in favor of keeping an extra person on the list. I think we both came to the same conclusion. So because of that, we have a lot of people coming to our wedding.
Mm-hmm. It started out as like maybe 100 people and now we're almost at 160.
Number two, photographer and videographer.
So we had our photographer booked last time we made a video.
I'm glad you watched this video before you saw this because I don't remember.
Now we have a second photographer and we have a videographer and a second videographer.
Ooh, so much technology.
And the second videographer also does photography. So we might have like 3 photographers. We just want all the coverage. We're also gonna have someone just like transcribing everything.
Right, someone like Instagram Live. We also already did our engagement photo shoot with our official photographer and that went really well. I think we talked about that in the last video.
Yeah.
We got the proofs back and the photos are gorgeous. We love them so much.
We'll just share like a couple with you right now. Like 1 or 2.
But we're also going to publish a bunch of photos on our Instagram starting September 1st and a countdown to the wedding. So keep your eye out for that and follow us on Instagram.
We always plug Instagram and then do nothing. But we're gonna do something this time.
We promise.
We promise. Okay, so catering and cake. Well, the catering is being taken care of by the venue, but we did nail down the options. So people can either select an avocado toast, a portobello burger, or
a veggie rice bowl.
A veggie rice bowl. That's the one I'm getting.
And all of our meals are vegetarian or vegan, gluten-free, and
yummy.
And we decided that we're going to do a ceremonial cake. So we're not going to get a cake to serve 160 people, but we're going to get a small cake for us. And then for all the guests, we're going to serve
donuts. This was one of the ways we were able to cut down a cost because cakes for like 160 people ends up being close to $1,000, but a cake just for like us and some other people is like $30.
Not for other people, just for us.
Well, it's just for us, but like a couple of people could have some.
You are not doing that. We actually got in a fight about this because he wanted to give cake for just like a select few people. I was like, you can't just give cake to like 3 people. Like either you give it to all the guests or you give it to none. We went back and forth about how we wanted to do music at the wedding. For a while we were thinking about doing a Spotify playlist. Then we thought about it and then we're like, it might be better to have someone who's a professional DJ who knows how to mix songs and can incorporate all the songs we want to hear without the awkward transition.
But I'm glad we're doing it. It just alleviates a lot of the stress. Even if we did a Spotify playlist, we would still need somebody to man that, so.
Might as well have a professional.
Right.
We are also going to have some live music during the walk down the aisle as well as the cocktail hour. One of our friends is a professional cellist. And another one of our friends is a really talented singer, and they're going to play us as we walk down the aisle.
I cannot wait for you guys to hear this. We're gonna upload this after the wedding, so you'll be able to see it, but it is so good. I'm so excited for it.
Gorgeous.
We've been talking a lot about the budget, and originally we had no idea what we're doing, and now we're kind of just deciding like, you know what, however much it costs, and we'll figure it out. One of the things that has been helping us a lot is, of course, our jobs, and one of those jobs is YouTube. And one of the things we do on YouTube is sponsorships. So this video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. You guys know about Dollar Shave Club because we talk about them all the time. They have amazing products. And if you sign up using our promo code, which is dollarshaveclub.com/2beeps.
That's dollarshaveclub.com/2beeps.
Then you can get the starter kit for just $5. For $5 with free shipping, you get
the executive razor. You'll also receive shave butter and 4 replacement cartridges. These guys are always so expensive, so it's really nice that they come in this $5 starter kit because I never want to buy them at the store. I can never justify it. But Dollar Shave Club's razors are really nice. I use them all the time on the top part of my face and also on my neck. It's a very pleasant shaving experience.
So again, for just $5, you can get started with the trial kit, and then after that, razors are just a few bucks a month. To sign up, it's super easy and free to cancel. Try it out for only $5. Like, there's no reason you shouldn't do that. If you need to shave, then this is the right way to do it. So thanks again, Dollar Shave Club, for sponsoring this video and helping us make our wedding happen.
Next up is suits. So this is very relevant because we actually just got fitted for our suits this weekend.
Let's talk about suits, baby. Let's talk about you and me.
You're in a salt and pepper mood. You were listening to Push It earlier today. Do you even know salt and pepper?
Yes. Ooh, I put it on my meals.
So you were able to find your suit online.
I got a really cool suit online. It came in the mail all the way from the UK. I don't want to give it away yet.
Yeah, no spoilers.
So you'll see it in photos and videos on the wedding day and after that. But I did have to get a tailor, so I sent it to a tailor and somebody is chopping it and sewing it and working on it right now. I don't have it back yet, so I couldn't even show it to you now if I wanted to.
And I had my suit built at a company called Indochino. Not sponsored. What they do is they have you walk in, they take your measurements, and then you get to choose every single detail of the suit, including like the fabric and the color of the buttons and the inseam. And then they put together a profile for you, they customize it, they send it away, and then a few weeks later it comes back, you get a second fitting, and then you're ready to go. I was a little bit wary about this, but I was also just wary in general about finding a suit that I liked and that fit me, and this was a really pleasant experience.
Next is hair and makeup. I'm just gonna wing it.
You are?
No. I'm gonna get a haircut about a week before the wedding. My hair grows into itself like after 7 or 10 days. That's like how long after you open a yogurt you should consume.
Ew. Ew, no. You can't leave a yogurt in the fridge for 7 to 10 days.
Why not?
Like a little cup of yogurt, like you peel open the top, that would be so gross.
7 to 10 days. Maybe I'm thinking of like almond milk. I don't even eat yogurt, so like, I don't even know what I'm talking about. My hair is great after 7 to 10 days. It expires shortly after that. For makeup, I think I'm just gonna kind of do touch-ups, like whatever needs covering up the day of.
What are you gonna do for your hair the day of though?
Just like some paste.
Like just bedhead basically?
Yeah, just roll out of bed into the menu.
That's what you usually do. So I'm actually going to get my hair professionally done. I went to get my hair done in a trial at a salon in Brooklyn, and I loved the way that they did it. It looked so cool. He doesn't know what it's gonna be yet.
I know.
So it's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a nice little morning. It's gonna be very early.
7 a.m.
7 a.m. You're right, that's very early. It's gonna be a long day. Our wedding day is going to be a long day. That's a good thing, right?
Okay, let's talk about the florists, huh? Well, we said we weren't going to do florists, and that's still pretty much true, but we did learn that our venue will have a nice selection of flowers for us, so we're just going to go with whatever they have.
Are they real flowers or are they fake flowers?
They're real.
Oh, this is a pleasant
and they're
surprise.
spectacular.
You can talk about the rings because you ordered those for us.
I can talk about the rings. We got our rings commissioned from a goldsmith in New Jersey, so they were made locally out of 14 karat yellow gold.
Ooh, 14 carats. Is that a lot of carats?
They are domed, they are polished. Mine's 3 millimeters, yours is 4 millimeters.
We're the same ring size
We're
though.
both size 7.
If anyone wants to marry us, if this doesn't work out, you'll know what size to go.
We were flip-flopping on party favors for a while. We're gonna just do something really, really simple. Originally, we were gonna do bottle openers for our wedding, but we didn't want to create any additional waste or like give people things that they don't really need. So we found a cute favor that's gonna work that people can either use, or if they do decide to discard it, it's made from recycled resources and it can be recycled. And it's gonna have our wedding logo on it, which my brother designed.
A wedding logo.
I
Who
know.
ever thought?
I did. That's why I asked my brother to make it for us.
Another thing we were kind of going back and forth about was the rehearsal dinner, whether or not we needed one. We ultimately decided yes, we do, because we need to practice. So we're gonna do a rehearsal dinner at a restaurant in Brooklyn.
It's actually where we were gonna have our wedding originally before we outgrew it, so we're kind of also paying homage to that. As far as honeymoon goes, we are gonna be doing a road trip. I think we talked about this maybe in a previous video. So we're gonna be either renting a car or borrowing my parents' car, and we're just gonna drive for 2 weeks. We're gonna hit up some of our favorite cities in the south.
Our favorite cities, we've never been to the south.
They're gonna be our favorite cities.
A road trip would be the perfect opportunity for us to explore part of the country that we don't know much about. We've never done a road trip together either.
I know, it's gonna be kind of symbolic, like we get married and then we embark on an adventure together. It's gonna be fun.
I think it's gonna be really fun.
So many fights on the road trip as a newlywed couple. Registry. We were asking our guests not to give us any physical gifts, mainly because we don't have the space for them in our apartment and we don't have need for anything additional. In lieu of that, we want money.
But we're also putting a lot of the honey fund towards our honeymoon. Some of the money will be directed towards the wedding, some of it will be directed towards the honeymoon, and anything left over, there won't be anything left over, will there?
There will not be anything left.
We're still gonna be like reaching deep into our pockets to pay for all this. I also think that setting up an online registry can be kind of dangerous. In the moment you like look at all these cool items, and you're like, oh, I could use that, or I could use like a couple trivets, and then you show up with them and you're like, oh, I don't really Why did I put this on my list again?
Also, there's absolutely no pressure whatsoever, but a couple of you have asked if there's a way for you to contribute to our wedding registry. So if you are interested, we have a link. It is bit.ly/John and Jeremy. We'll make that link available in the description if you're interested. Again, absolutely no pressure. I think that's it, right?
I think that's everything. So we have 1 month to go. After going through that whole list, how do you feel?
We're in like such good shape. We need to be because it's a month away, but like
we've been engaged for almost a year now, and people always ask me like, how's the wedding planning going? Like, are you stressed out? And it's really been smooth sailing. I mean, knock on wood.
Everything is coming together swimmingly. The last couple months have been very busy though. I'm looking forward to it, but I'll also be relieved when we can just like have a normal life.
And have nothing on the horizon.
No horizons. I'm Beep.
I'm Beep. We're two beeps.
We're two beeps. Peacing out.
Beeps out.
Beeps out.
I still haven't learned how to do that.